Alright, let's get this started. Uh, Counterparts album, The Difference Between Hell and Home. It's it's a melodic hardcore band, Counterparts, if you've never heard of them. If you haven't heard of them, I don't know why you're watching this, but if you're watching it and you haven't heard of them, cool. Check them out, you may like them. Their previous album, The Current Will Carry Us, I feel that their new album is a little more, it's not worlds different, but it definitely deals with some rough edges, you could say. It makes everything a little more updated, you could say. It's a little more of a cleaner sound, definitely better production and all that, the mechanics, what have you. All that junk is better, and the album itself is, I don't know how to say this without sounding bad, but it's like a hardcore album. It's like how you would expect a hardcore band album to be. There are the hardcore drum beats, you could say, that are very, well, they're not rare in hardcore music. I guess that's why I said hardcore drum beats. The vocals are very, the lyrics are very, personal and, just as you would imagine lyrics to be. Some of the lyrics are good that you can relate to, and some of them, at least for me, I may not have related to, but I still think, oh, that's cool, very straightforward and stuff like that, and they're a band that really kind of does what they want, I guess. Not every band can do exactly what they want, not, what they think the fans would enjoy, but I think this is a band that really does what they want, and it's not like they've changed directions. It's not like this album is like I said, worlds different from The Current Will Carry Us, but it's just more of their brand, you could say. It's not a transition like, I don't know, The Devil Wears Pradas, you could say. And it's not a transition from album to album where you're like, oh, well, that's different. That's worlds different. But, it's, like I said, more of the same brand, the same style, the same, what would you call it? It's their style, I guess. I'm thinking of another word here. It's their signature sort of thing. The riffing and stuff like that, and the melodic parts are honestly as you expect a hardcore band to be, but, or expect a hardcore band to have. But if you like that and such, it's very enjoyable. For a while, I've been definitely turned off from hardcore now, for a long while. And actually the album that really got me back, well, not got me back into it, but actually that I listened to that I'm like, alright, I can listen to this, was The Current Will Carry Us. And that wasn't much too long before their new record came out. Well, now it's not brand new now. It came out a couple of months ago. But I started listening to The Current Will Carry Us, and it kind of made me a little interested in this band. And not that I really wasn't before, but they kind of had my attention for a while, and this album came out, and I thought, oh, well, new music is perfect time to be into this, And I listened to it upon first listen, I'm like, alright, yeah, it's cool. There are some very good songs in here. I know it's probably, at least from what I hear, it's a bit of the fan favorite, I guess, where people will always say this is their favorite song off the album. But I like the song Compass. It's a good song. I just don't know what more to say. You would have to listen to it yourself, and if you enjoy it, then I think it's something that people can enjoy. It's hard to really find things to say about a band sometimes. I have listened to the album numerous times, but it's just something you have to listen to yourself. It's very good. Some parts are very it's very, you know, how hardcore music is, how melodic hardcore music is. It has melody, and you're kind of mesmerized by it a little bit. And then other times it's very, you know, in your face, kind of hardcore. But I felt that, you know, there weren't as many parts as I would have liked that were too in your face. Like something that's completely rough and very aggressive, and it attacks you when you're listening to it. But overall, the album was good. I would give it a solid. Yeah, I'll give it a solid. But out of a rating out of solid, I didn't come up with this before the review. I'm doing this on the spot. You're hearing it here first from Weekly Metal Reviews. It's a, I would say it's like a 7.5 out of 10. Some albums really will hit me to begin with, and then they will be stored away, and light years from now, I will dig them out, and I will think, alright, why didn't I give this a better score? Eventually, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. So, some people may give it more if you're into that type of music, if you're into Counterparts, whatevs. I hate that. But you may as well check it out. You've got nothing to lose. You may find a cool band, or you may find something to complain about to your friends or whatever. That's all, really. So, in the future, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Good album from Counterparts. The difference between Hell and Home. I haven't talked about it too much, like, you know, oh, the riff here is, you know, it's just a very hardcore band. You could say melodic hardcore. It's not that it's all the same. It's just I think a lot of it is based on lyrical content, the emotion put into it, and that's a lot of what you get from the live experience and from listening to it yourself. So definitely check it out, and you may like it, but you'll never know until you listen to it. So you know, this half of me is dark, this half of me is light. And that's it. I'll see you later.